What would you say, man, kind of in this market right now? What are some of the things that you may be, I don't want to say you're afraid of, but you're kind of making sure that you really be aware of?
Well, I think the biggest one in our Arizona, Phoenix market, all over, is where's the market, right? Like we're a buyer's market. It's actually been teetering from
Yeah.
balanced to buyers.
Mm-hmm.
However, just around this time of this episode, Tina had put out the Cromford report, and actually out of 18 cities, well, 18 used to be 17, now 18 cities.
Yeah, on the rise. Yeah, come
Yeah,
up.
and Marcus will explain. So I think it was seven of the cities are seller markets, four of them are balanced, and seven are buyers,
Buyers.
right? So you really got to pay attention to the market update and what's going on in the market so you understand this.
Yep.
Because so if you're fair of the market, you could look at our data that we share at the monthly meeting and maybe move to the seller markets, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's important. So yeah, I think people are nervous because it's a buyer's market.
Yeah, yeah. And the reason why we say 18 cities versus 17 cities now is because where I live, Santan Valley, was recently incorporated to a city. So shout out to my East Valley people, AZREIA 7 guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for being supporters. So
Well, real quick. So it was Santan Valley, which was Queen Creek. Was Queen Creek in there, or is Queen Creek its own city?
Queen Creek is its own city.
So Santan was part of like Maricopa County,
Well,
or some level, right?
part of it, right? Because
Yeah.
part of Santan Valley is in Pinal County,
Hmm.
part is in Maricopa County. So now Santan Valley was unincorporated, so it would always use Maricopa and Pinal County resources. So police department, fire department, things like that. Now it's its own city, and the new mayor is a family member of Schnepp Farms. I can't
Oh,
remember his
really?
name, David Schnepp or something like that. So now the government is giving or supposed to be doing a $47 million infrastructure bill every year for the next 5 years to help Santan Valley start getting incorporated with roads and infrastructure and everything like that.
That's amazing because I haven't read too much on it, but I also heard. I think one of the reasons they did this is because they didn't feel that the county was giving them as much resources as other parts of their county.
Well, and a lot of the tax bases, because a lot of the people live in Pinal County,
Hmm.
like myself, and a lot of the tax revenue was going to Maricopa County because everyone would go to Queen Creek to shop because it was right there. But Queen Creek is Maricopa, Santan Valley is Pinal, so Pinal County was losing tax revenue.
Got it. So now, for everyone listening, there's a lot of new builds out there. I think one of our members, Will, he had recently bought a new build out there, got an awesome rate, better than the banks and the market
Mm-hmm.
rate. He's got incentives and upgrades and all that, and he's actually cash flowing or very close to, or not. I don't know his numbers, but I know he's
Right.
cash flowing. It might not be like the big chunk, but it's a long term play for him. He has a good tenant in there. It's a brand new house. There's going to be less maintenance. So I would only imagine it's a good time to go. It's in the buyer's market area,
Yeah.
right? So with this extra investment going into the city, I think it's only going to get better, and it's already been growing.
Yeah, and we don't like to always base our numbers based on appreciation, but when you
Yeah.
go from unincorporated to incorporated, yes, the tax base may go up a little bit, but that appreciation is going to go up, a whole heck of a lot also because now you have that stable infrastructure.